MRA, what's good with y'all, man? We back with the consistency, and I want to make this short and sweet. I've been seeing a lot of people, um, whether it be Reddit or it just be Twitter or just different places, talking about Borderlands 4 or 3 and 2 and everything like that. I don't think enough people appreciated Borderlands 3, man. I don't think a lot of people appreciated what this game brought. A lot of people don't realize the ability of feeling like you could truly be overpowered, and it was a grind. Um, I think Borderlands 2 was fun. I got into it. Still need to go back and finish that game because Borderlands 2 has so much content. It's just ridiculous, and I love the pre-sequel. You hear me talk about the pre-sequel all the time, but I think Borderlands 3 was like the one game, as you can see on my channels, has like the most views for any game I have. I really put everything I had into this game, and it was just, we know the story was not the best, but it was still fun to me because everybody has their opinion, everybody has the right to their opinion. And that's one thing about this channel. I'm never going to get mad if you disagree with me because that's the whole point of YouTube. You guys might open my eyes and be like, you know what? I didn't see this or that in that game. But Borderlands 3, man, I don't know what it is, just from the graphics, as you can see, and just feeling overpowered. Yeah, I know Mose was my favorite. She'll forever be my favorite. Um, I know a lot of people might say Zane or Amara, but Mose, man, I don't know what it is. She just, when I seen her and I seen Iron Bear, I was like, that's who I'm gonna get and use for the whole time. So with that being said, I say this to say a lot of things. Borderlands 4, I don't know what it is, um, it it just didn't stick with me, you know. Was it fun to play? Yes. Amon was my guy. Um, it was just, I don't know what it was. It just had that factor that was missing. And you want to have a game to where, like, we got the badasses up here, they're memorable. You got certain enemies that annoy you, and it was just, I don't know. Borderlands 3 for me, it just did it. But in terms of content wise, I think Borderlands 2, I still didn't finish it. It just has way more content. And that's definitely something I want to finish. Comment down below if you would love to see this. And comment down below if you actually want to run and play Borderlands 2 with me. But y'all know the requirements. You gotta be cool, you gotta be chill. Don't be a tryhard. I just want to get on the game with somebody and just have fun, laugh. Because I'm not the best. You know what I mean? I probably played the mess out of the pre-sequel. The pre-sequel was just, it was beautiful. It was beautiful to me. And I talked about it last video. People got annoyed with the characters' commentary, and we know Borderlands supposed to be wacky, it's supposed to be fun, it's supposed to be annoying. Like I heard people um saying that Clapchat was annoying. I said that's the whole point of having Claptrap. He's the type of person or the brother that pisses you off and annoys you, but then when they're not around, you be like, you know what? I kind of miss them, man. And then as soon as they come around, you be like, nah, see, I don't miss you so much. So people saying they want to Claptrap water down. It's like I I don't tread lightly when I say things because yeah, no, I wanna grow my channel, be one of the rare YouTubers that keep it real. I'm not doing any of this for sponsors or anything. I want to be one of them people that keep it real. I'm never going to lose sight of who I am. A lot of streamers and a lot of people who are sponsored by the game mess up these games. They always talk about people and they always say, oh, you guys complain too much as a community. It's really you guys who can sit in a room with the developers, who can sit and talk with them on the phone or have messages. You guys are mainly the problem. Because how many times have we seen games like Call of Duty 2K? Um, you see the people that sponsor, they say, oh, once I see a video, I talked about it in Borderlands 4 video. I don't know which one exactly, but once I see somebody say, "Oh, this video was sponsored by them," to get my honest opinion, let's be real. Like 97% of the time, they're not going to be honest. Like in Call of Duty, it was a lot of streamers sitting up there talking about, "Oh, there's no cheating or hacking in the game." I'm like, there's no way. You know, you've been playing this game all your life, and you see everything that's happening from cheaters and wall hacks and all these things, and you're a big streamer and you're partnered, and you're going to say, there's no cheating. I think Borderlands 3 was, people said it drifted away and it lost that factor in a sense, but I still feel like everybody loved Borderlands 3 gameplay. But when it hit Borderlands 4, it didn't even people didn't even touch the game, and they were saying, "I'm ready to buy this game on a discount. I'm ready to buy this game for free, or I'm waiting till the holidays to get this game." So, you know, I am gonna go back to Borderlands 4 and see if it still does have that touch. But like me, man, if you're gonna jump into the comics, at least be able to explain yourself, at least know how to communicate if you're gonna get mad or angry about anything I'm saying. Because half the time when people jump in the comments, they just say a whole bunch of nonsense, and I just be like, okay, if you're gonna take time out your day to hate, which I actually love because you're helping my channel, that's what people don't realize. Whether you comment negativity or positivity, you're helping my channel. So I appreciate you. But yeah, that's all I really had to say in terms of Borderlands 3. People didn't really appreciate this game. And then when you get a game like Borderlands 4, it makes you appreciate previous Borderlands. And I know oftentimes games from the past we say, "Oh man, why can't they remake this or do this and that?" I'm not gonna lie to you, as good as it sounds to get remastered games and everything like that, some games just need to be left alone. Some games need to stay in the past. Just like I talked about it on the Back for Blood. Um, and what was it? John Carpenter's Toxic Commando. Like every game or zombie game that's a shooter is trying to touch that Left 4 Dead, you're not gonna touch it. Left 4 Dead is in its own category, you know? And that be the problem a lot of time with franchises. They're trying to copy and paste or get that similar feel. Like just stay in your own lane. And that's what I said about Borderlands. Like just keep with the wacky, funny commentary and content. I love it. I'm not gonna call you weird because listen, everybody has their own opinions. But if you can play a game where your character does not talk and not now mind you, it's a lot of games I've done it where the character doesn't talk like that. But it's fun to have a character that just provides commentary every once in a while and action, or just they just talk to themselves. Because we do it as humans in real life. If you say in real life you don't talk to yourself or you don't have conversations on the side, you're telling a bold-faced lie. And I'll just leave it at that. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed this little mini rant and topic I talked about. And yeah, I'm gonna come back with another video soon, but I appreciate y'all tuning in. And as I always say, man, if y'all want this Mo's build, I just made this Mo's build. This is so similar to all the ones I make because I found a sweet point for Mo's and her builds, and just you know, I just love it. And I think I messed up on this editing. I played this clip already, but you ain't gonna mind it anyways. Y'all more so listen to me talk. But yeah, God first as always. I love you. I appreciate y'all. We just hit the big 500 subscribers on YouTube. That's a big deal. And listen, don't be afraid. I'm not sensitive. If you don't agree with me, just just tell me. Be like, hey man, I think you're wrong on this at that point. And this, my thing is, be able to articulate yourself. Because a lot of y'all sit up here in the comments just start saying a whole bunch of nothing. So with that being said, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Comment down below any games y'all want to see me play. Y'all know I don't mind spending the money on it, as long as y'all get enjoyment. This is all for you guys. That's why I go so hard. And I really do thank y'all from the bottom of my heart. So I'll catch you on the next one, and I'm out.
over here. Welcome to the kill zone.